Who the hell are you? And why are you cooking in my kitchen? Those words exploded from my mouth when I stumbled home 3 days early, only to find a total stranger in my cabin. Pots bubbling on the stove, clothes scattered in my bedroom like she'd been squatting there for weeks. Then she blurts out, "Victoria from the HOA said it's fine." Quick question, where are you reading this from? Imagine walking into this nightmare. Rage doesn't even begin to describe it. What would you do if someone fed you that line? Stick with me, because what unfolded next was absolute mayhem. As a security installer, I'm trained to spot the tiniest red flags of a break-in. That day, everything screamed wrong. The afternoon sun blazed hot, but my porch light was glaring like a spotlight. I never leave it on. My gut twisted as I turned the key. The door swung open too easily for a place locked up tight. I stepped in, and a rush of garlic and simmering sauce hit me like an unwanted hug. Someone wasn't just crashing, they were homesteading. I shut the door quietly, instincts firing. Check corners, clear rooms, like old training drills. But I crept forward, eyes darting. A purse on the table, a lipstick-smudged mug, shoes kicked off by the door. My couch sported a foreign blanket, and a drying rack in the living room held women's clothes fluttering under the fan's breeze. Then came the humming cheerful, oblivious. My heart pounded. For a split second, I wondered if I'd entered the wrong house, but the family photo on the wall snapped me back. I rounded into the kitchen, and there she was, a woman in her 50s, short brown hair, floral apron tied like she owned the damn place. She dropped her spoon with a clatter, face paling like a ghost. "Oh God," she whispered, backing up. "You're not supposed to be here." I stared her down, voice steady as steel. "Excuse me? What the hell are you doing in my house?" Her hands shook, clutching the counter. Silence crackled like electricity. Finally, she stammered. "Victoria said you'd be gone 2 weeks. She told me it was safer here than where I was." Victoria, the HOA president. That name hit like a punch. I glanced at the security panel. Dead, not disarmed, powered off deliberately. I install these for a living. They don't just fail. Someone savvy had gutted my defenses. Jaw clenched, I growled. "Victoria let you in?" She nodded frantically. "Yes, she has a key. It's a community safety thing. She even showed me how to shut off the alarm." My fists balled. Victoria didn't just have a key, she had my codes. I'd warned clients about this crap, and here I was, the fool trusting neighborhood locks. Blood boiling, I snapped, "Pack your stuff. You're out now." Her breath hitched. She fumbled for her phone. "Victoria, he's back early. Alex is making me leave." Even from across the room, Victoria's voice erupted like thunder, sharp, furious. Emilia, that's what she called herself, amid the panic, looked at me with pleading eyes. "She's coming. Don't force me out till she gets here." I laughed bitterly. "Force you? This is my house. 5 minutes. As she wrung her hands by the stove, I paced my own home like a detective at a crime scene. Drawers ajar, spare blanket rumpled on the couch, a foreign toothbrush in my bathroom. Each violation stung raw. Emily mumbled apologies. I thought it was okay. Victoria said so, but my mind raced. This was no emergency. It was a calculated takeover, timed to my schedule, security killed like swatting a fly. Fury mixed with icy violation. Victoria wanted war? She'd picked the wrong target. A car door slammed outside, heels clicking like gunfire on my walkway. Through the window, I saw her, navy blue suit, gray hair sprayed rigid under the light she'd probably flipped on. My pulse steadied into cold armor. I planted in the kitchen as the door burst open. No knock, just invasion. Victoria didn't enter. She conquered, eyes locking on me like a predator. In that instant, I knew this was no mix-up. It was a power grab, and she thought she'd won. I flicked a glance at Emily, apron sauce splattered like guilt. Back to Victoria, mouth opening for the first volley. In my violated kitchen, one truth burned. Her game ended tonight. She'd turned my home into her twisted rental scheme and chosen the wrong victim. The door didn't open, it detonated. Victoria stormed in, heels hammering the floor like judgments. Her eyes raked me as if I were the squatter. Emily shrank against the wall, breathing ragged. "Alex," Victoria said, voice cold as ice. "You returned early without notifying the HOA. No hello, just accusation." My jaw tightened. "This is my house. I don't notify anyone to come home." She whipped out a paper, waving it like a sword. Section 12.3. Absences over 7 days require HOA notice for security. Smugness dripped from her. I had the fine print. I own this place. I didn't sign away rights. Her smile sliced. Community demands cooperation. You left it vulnerable. I secured it. She nodded at Emily like a prize. Secured? By breaking in and installing a stranger? The air tensed like a noose. How'd you get in? I demanded. HOA emergency access, she said crisply. For protection. My blood roared. You killed my alarm. Her lips curled. Master codes. Your safety. That's when it hit. Not safety control. Pure dominance. You crossed lines, I said flatly. She stepped closer, perfume cutting the garlic haze. Necessary. Emily needed shelter. We help residents in crisis. She's no resident, I shot back. And duty isn't trespass. Her eyes flashed like shards. Overreacting. Temporary. My laugh grated. Temporary? You bypassed security, handed over my home, and I'm overreacting. Her voice turned venomous. This attitude hurts you. Rebels find life hard here. Threat hung thick. Is that a warning? Reality, she purred. Want harmony? Follow rules. Her rules not law, just her fiefdom. I wasn't her pawn. Victoria, get out. She froze, then to Emily. Pack up. Emily scurried past, eyes apologetic. Victoria lingered in the doorway, silhouette stark. Fight me, regret it. Door slammed. Her heels faded, car roaring off. Threat lingered like smoke. I gripped the counter, knuckles white, rage forging into resolve. Victoria thought fear would break me? Wrong. I'd secured homes for decades, spotting flaws shown hers. At the table, I opened my laptop, logging evidence. Timestamps, logs, Emily's words. Night deepened, wind applauding. She wanted control. She'd get truth exposed. I woke to tape ripping another envelope, red stamped. Grass violation, over 2.5 inches. Laughable. I'd mowed days ago. But notices piled. Cameras illegal, truck misaligned. Fine stacking to $650. Hypocrisy burned the cameras she'd hacked now banned. Each reeked of arrogance, threatening residency suspension. Not fear clarity. I built my case. Rebuttals with photos, measurements. Complaint. Unauthorized entry, security sabotage, retaliation. CC'd board. Bylaws scan. No entry rights. No overrides criminal overreach. Hand-delivered packets to board. Derek, VP. In Broncos T, brow furrowing at proof. Breaking laws. Page 3, I said. Treasurer muttered. Unauthorized rentals? Proven. Phone buzzed. Unknown. Big mistake. Drop it. Victoria's hiss saved as evidence. Kitchen became war room. Docs mapped, coffee steaming, recorder looping threats. This wasn't just how many violated. Neighbors' tales flooded. Mrs. Henderson's Florida trip ended in foreign dishes. Billed $100 for checks. Another. Liquor stolen. Sticky note. Thanks. Rearranged kitchens. $200. Occupancy fees. Victoria wasn't protecting, she was running a scam. Renting homes sans consent. Pocketing cash. Bylaws confirmed. Smoke and mirrors. Security firm laughed. No HOA overrides. Criminal. Midnight. Timeline built. Exhibits tagged. Phone buzzed. Stop or burn. Saved Exhibit 12. Demanded finances. CC'd board. Next day, envelopes to members. Derek called. Emergency meeting. She's panicking. Grip on wheel. She wanted control. She'd lose all. HOA clubhouse buzzed like a tense courtroom, fluorescents paling faces. Neighbors leaned in for spectacle. Victoria arrived late, blazer armor stiff, jaw set, towing a rumpled suit man as counsel. Whispers. He looked more mechanic than lawyer. She preached trust, values, protection, painting me villain. I let her rope herself. Then I stood, spreading evidence. Photos, receipts, texts. Who authorized entries? Silence screamed. Emily rose. She charged $300 per week for Alex's house. Grenade gasps erupted. Bank transfers to her account. Derek, this looks bad. Victoria exploded. Fists slamming, water spilling like blood, ranting sacrifices. Bar number. I asked her lawyer. Not one brother-in-law. Laughter shattered her facade. Gavel, vote suspend. 3-1. She stormed out. Not over. Text glared. Should have stayed silent. Shadow shifted and lot me gut nodded. She wasn't done. Pounding shook my door, reds/blues flashing. Officers, talk. Victoria behind, purring harassment claims. Weapon, she snapped. I opened binder, evidence avalanche. Played her voicemail illicit threats. Emily confessed. She made me lie, paid rent with his house. Victoria lunged, cops cuffed. Arrest, fraud, trespass, false report. She shrieked betrayal, pages tearing. Neighbors filmed her downfall. Weeks later, peace set led no notices, just calm. But her arrest viralized. Reddit, HOA rogue. $23,000 embezzled from 14 homes. Memes savage. Crown on mugshot. Vacancy. Court. Navy suit limp. Tears fake. Judge. Restitution. Jail. Click of cuffs end. New board. No masters. Transparent finances. Neighbors spilled. Fake fines. Trackers. I found her key jarred as relic. Victory. My kitchen. My peace. But tyrants lurk. Would you fight or flee?